Hi, students, and welcome to Lesson 11 of 1R Reading Level. So today what we're going to focus on is we are going to be reviewing that you must use initial three-letter blends as a clue to figure out new words. Use word strategies if you come across a word that is unfamiliar to you. We're going to be looking over vocabulary words from Chapter 4 of Mr. Putter and Tabby. And we're also going to do a fill-in-the-blanks activity to just kind of sum up the whole entire review session for today. Remember, when a word begins with three consonants, you blend more than one sound together. A consonant is any letter that is not a vowel. A vowel is A, E, I, O, U. A consonant is any letter of the alphabet that is not a vowel. Sometimes the blend makes all three consonant sounds together. So for example, stir, stir. And sometimes the blend does not make all three consonant sounds, but makes two out of the three consonant sounds. For example, thr, T-H-R. Okay, here's our chart of our 7 beginning three-letter blends. We're gonna look at each blend now more closely. So S-T-R, stir. That would be for string, strong, strung. S-H-R, sure. So that would be for shrug, shrimp, shrink. S-C-R, that would be for scream, scratch, screen. S-Q-U, that would be used in the word squeal, squeak, squirrel. Thr, T-H-R, that would be used for in the word of the beginning of the word thrill, thrive, through. Okay, now we have this blend here, the beginning blend of S-P-R. So it'd be spur. So the words that have that beginning blend sound would be spring, sprung, spread. Now for the one of the last ones that we're going to be focusing on, it would be sk. So S-C-H, sk, for school, schedule, scholar. Okay, find the blend that begins the word squeal. Yep, S-U-U. Now find the blend that begins the word through. Correct, T-H-R. See now if you can pull out the beginning three-letter blend for the words you hear me say. Shrimp. Good, so that would be the beginning three-letter blend of S-H-R. Now how about this one? Scream. Good, that's the beginning of S-C-R, and through, T-H-R. Now, can you think of another word that starts with the blend stir, stir? Correct, it'd be street, or strength, or strung, or string. Do these two words begin the same or differently? Strung, and then scream, differently, correct. Strung has the three-letter consonant sound of S-T-R, stir, and scream has the three-letter consonant sound. I spy something that begins with the three-letter blend of sure. We have the box here where it is shrimp, scream, through, school, shrug, street. Out of the 6 words that you see in this box, what is a word that has the beginning 3 letters of the sound sure? Yep, so we have shrimp and we have shrug. Okay, in this activity, I want you to do the following. Fill in the blanks with the proper words. The blank was on his way to blank, but began to blank because he was too scared to cross the blank. Notice that the word bank is down below. We have in the word bank, school, shrimp, street, and scream. So please fill in the blanks and we're going to go over it now. Here is your answer key. The shrimp was on his way to school, but began to scream because he was too scared to cross the street. In the word shrimp, you have the three-letter consonant sound of sure, S-H-R. For school, the three-letter consonant blend sound would be S-C-H, school. Now we have the word scream, and the consonant sounds here, it would be S-C-R, skr, so scream. And street, the consonant sound would be S-T-R, str, and so we have the word street. Please know that the consonant blends are not prefixes. It is simply just when three consonants are present in the beginning of a word, and sometimes two of the three consonant sounds are said, or all three of the consonant sounds are said in a word. There are additional word attack strategies. If you come across a word you do not know, please refer to this chart so that you can properly figure out what an unfamiliar word would be. So you want to stop if something doesn't look right, sound right, or make sense. Look at the picture, say the first letter sound. Reread, go back and try again. You can blend, say the first two letters. That is what we just did, but with three. But they're suggesting two, which is fine. Cover part of the word. Chunk, look for parts you know. Think of a word that looks the same with rhymes. Say blank, read on, and come back, and try a different sound for the vowel. Okay, so here is our vocabulary chart from chapter 4 of Mr. Potter and Tabby Pick the Pairs, and we are going to go over it. Suffixes. So suffixes, it is what is the ending part of a root word. Each suffix has a meaning to it. So here we have it where this is suddenly. The suffix here is the sound E, and in this case for E, it would be the letter Y that is making the E sound. Amazing, finishing, carrying. So right there we have the suffixes, the suffix being used as ing for those three words. So let's say the suffixes now. Suddenly, you say it. Good job. Amazing, you say it. Good job. Finishing, you say it. Good job. Carrying, you say it. Good job. So for here we have it where this is your 3-syllable words, and we are going to clap it out, because when you clap out your words that have 3 syllables in it, you will count 3 beats in that word. Mrs. T-Berry, Mrs. T-Berry, Mrs. T-Berry. Turnovers, turnovers. Remember, that is the dessert with the apple filling inside and the dough around it. Cinnamon, cinnamon, cinnamon. So that can be a type of spice that is used to flavor the apples to give it a more of a taste for a dessert. Okay, tricky words. Neighbor, you say it. Good job. Idea, you say it. Good job. Zeke, you say it. Good job. Neighbor. In the word neighbor, what is making the A sound? Good. The vowel team of E and I make the A sound. Idea. I have an idea. Let's go pick apples for fun, so that we can use the apples then for the apple pie that we're going to make later. So an idea is a thought that you have that would be helpful to do. And then Zeke is a name of a male. So you could name a male animal Zeke, or maybe a friend that you know, his name is Zeke. So maybe if we were to make the tricky words as one sentence, you could say, my neighbor Zeke told me a really good idea yesterday. Vocabulary, dozens, you say it. Good job. Gallon, you say it. Good job. Feast, you say it. Good job. Look at the picture in the bottom right corner. You will notice that there's an egg carton. It is a rectangular shape, and eggs come in a quantity usually of 12 eggs. And 12, the number 12, is a dozen. So dozen is the quantity of 12. Now, for a gallon, that is a measurement of liquid. So a gallon of milk, it is pictured at the bottom right corner, and a feast, that is when on the bottom left corner of this, you will notice that there is plenty of food, a variety of food. There's sweets, there's meat, there's cakes, fruit. So it is a feast because it is a variety of food. Okay, usually you will see those that type of spread at a fancy celebration. What suffixes do you see in this reading? The man in our town. Please read with me as I read. There was a man in our town, and he was wondrous wise. He jumped into a bramble bush and scratched out both his eyes. But when he saw his eyes were out with all his might and main, he jumped into another bush and scratched them in again. So, what suffixes do you see in this reading? Yes, we see here that there is the suffix that is used is ed. So past tense. So he jumped and scratched. He jumped and scratched. Jumped and scratched. Okay, you did a very good job during our review. Thank you so much for your listening and for